Everybody, welcome to the Mystery Steamboat channel. This is another little update on the Mars Insight probe. I'm getting little messages come back to me, so let's see what's going on today, shall we? In the month of March. Right, there's a couple of tools out there. If you watch some previous vlogs, you will see there is something which is going to measure tremors in the Martian soil. There is an instrument which is going to record the temperature, and that's now under a big dome, and I'll post a picture later on so you can see that sort of set up there. But the next one they've now done is a little tool which is going to start burrowing away into the soil. So some little pictures now can pop up, and it's basically like a little mole, for want of a better word. It's almost like something you've seen out of Thunderbirds from the 1960s. So basically the little hammer drives the mole forward, and it will start banging away, and then as the worm drive tensions hammer against the main spring. Does that make sense? Basically it's going to start, burrowing down. There's a little spring within that gadget thing, and a second spring helps eliminate recoil effect. So if a little hammer is banging and banging up, so it's going to help stop some of that going. And mole hammers for a few hours, then rests and collects the data before it continues on the next little bit of hammering away to see what you can find. Then after a day or so of hammering away, the robotic mole decided to give itself a little rest for a bit. We know what it's like, too much work, you get a bit tired now, so it had a little stop for a bit. And it seems to have come up against one or more rocks. So the team on Earth are trying to work out how to get around, or what to do to those rocks, because obviously those rocks could be quite dense and it can't get through those rocks, and obviously it wants to burrow a bit more. In terms of how far down it's burrowing, it's not that far at all. The data that's been sent back to Earth is kind of saying that they've estimated so far they've burrowed about 35 centimetres or 14 inches down. So there's still more hammering to come as it continues to investigate the soil, but that's not a big way down, but it's still a way down to sort of maybe discover something that's just below the surface. Now during the whole period when the probe wasn't burrowing into Mars, there was by chance an eclipse on Mars. So there are 2 moons? Correct me if I'm wrong, I know it's definitely 1 moon, I'm sure it's 2. But 1 moon went round and it did an eclipse of the sun. So like we get an eclipse here, moon obscures the sun and it all goes dark. It happened on Mars as well. There was a very brief video I see, but it was so quick I couldn't even take a screenshot of it really. It lasted about 14 seconds, so it was very quick. But what I have got is another picture which was taken from the Mars Curiosity rover mission, which was another mission from a number of years ago, and it took this picture, which you can see one of the moons going across the sun. So that's what you'd see if you was on Mars to see an eclipse. You'd see that. You wouldn't see a total eclipse like you get from Earth, but you would see that kind of eclipse, which is kind of cool in itself. And then speaking of the Mars rover missions, that has now completed its mission in February. I think it ran out of battery power, so it's just kind of finished. But it has sent back one final image which has been processed by NASA, and it's a full resolution one, and it's quite a detailed image of Mars, which looks quite cool. Very red, because we know it's the red planet. Lots of rocks going on there. A good video, a good big image to end this little vlog. So if you liked what you've seen, give it a little thumbs up, make a little comment. Tune in next month, which is April next month. God, the year is just flying by, isn't it? And hope to have some more updates on the Insight probe. So thanks for watching.